which have been your most educational on-set experience? Like, where'd you feel like you learned the most?
Oh, that's a good one. The most influential was Men in Black 3. I was in Men in Black 3 back in maybe 2010 this was, and I got out here in 2008. So I just got into the industry, right?
Copy.
This was one of my first projects. And I'm sitting in the same space as Will Smith.
Oh, bro.
As Will Smith.
bro.
Right? This is the reason I'm kind of in this industry, watching Bad Boys and all of that. Fresh Prince. Will Smith turned around and told me, let me back up a little bit, tell you a quick story of how that happened and what I did to prepare to meet Will Smith, right?
Oh, you knew.
So,
okay, you knew already.
Listen.
Men in Black 3.
Men in Black.
No, but I'm just saying, like, he knew he was about to be there at what time and all this. So it's just like he could prepare.
Yeah. No, I had to prepare, right? So I get the audition. I'm like, oh, this is cool. This Men in Black 3. All right. So I put my all in the audition. End up getting a call, like, get it. So they tell me, my agent calls me and tells me, but guess what, baby? Your scene is actually with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, but you're with Will Smith in the scene. I'm like, what? I lose my mind. So I said, all right, I have to go and be on set next week now. Will is at a whole nother level, right? So frequency, energy, you understand that stuff is real and is important. You gotta be able to vibrate at a certain level to like attracts like. So I'm like, all right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go away for a weekend and I'm just gonna pray, meditate, get my mind right. I'm gonna read so that when I do meet him, we can have an intelligent conversation and I'm clear-minded, I'm clear-headed. I'm not dealing with any of the gunk and cloudiness in my mind. I'm able to be super clear. I come back from my vacation, I get to set with Will, and we sitting in Video Village. You know what Video Village looks like.
No.
Yeah, I was just finna say, I don't know what that.
What?
You don't know what Video Village is?
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
we didn't even know where we live. We didn't even know where we live.
You want to sit all the time, man. All right.
I said
And John over there throwing up the set.
I'm like, this is got to be an arena or something around here. I'm like, there's a studio around here somewhere.
Video Village is where everybody sit.
All the cameras and stuff.
No, it's where the producers sit to watch everything that's going on.
Gotcha.
Producers, directors, everybody. They sit and watch.
Remember that.
And Will Smith, I mean, then you have cast holding, but Will and everybody, we all just sitting in Video Village, but it's just us three. So Will is sitting there. And I'm like, all right, some chance to just have a conversation with him. Let me see. I just do it. I'm like, yo, one of my favorite books that I read, because I heard him read it, is The Alchemist. It's like, listen, bro, I feel like I'm Santiago right now, standing on the top of the mountain, meeting the alchemist. He was like, oh, all right, you getting your Santiago on, huh? I see you. Okay. All right, so what's up, man? Tell me your story. Where you at? Where you from? So I told him I'm from Jersey. I said, listen, I'm just out here doing everything that I can to understand the game, understand the craft, so that I can be the best that I can in this industry. I enjoy all the work that I'm doing. I revere all the work that you've done. So if you have any keys, any game to share with me, I'm open to it. He was like, all right, I got you. Look, so first thing you do is that you find the people that you rock with, the people that you really get down with in the business, and you create together. You create your own work. You get that pen, you understand how to write, you write. You get with your people, you work with the same people, and then bam, 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 he started giving me the game. It was that one single moment that inspired me to continue in this industry, because he felt that I was valuable enough in this industry and just as a person, and validated me enough to say that you can do it and you can do it at a high level. I said, that's all I need.
That's fire.
Right.
From Will Smith.
Will Smith.
From
Jesus
himself.
Christ.
I got the same insight from Billy Bob Thornton from the project that I'm just working on called Landman. Billy.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's OD.
Yeah, right.
I'm not trying to stunt too hard on
but the button is pressed. The button is pressed.
You go stunt.
The amount of wisdom that I've gotten and the amount of validation that I've gotten from certain people in the industry.
You
And
value it.
I value it. right? And I do my best to pour it into others because it's been freely poured into me. Michael Jai White, you know what I mean? He's like a big brother. Dawn Lewis. It's like all of these people that I've had the opportunity to work with have been able to have poured into me.
Yeah.
And I've been really grateful, and I've done my best to utilize it.
That's fire. It's
Pat
a lot
yourself
of people
on the
that
back,
don't.
man.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that don't though. It's I think a large amount of people that get in those spaces and just because they don't want to come on too strong or they don't want to seem like a fan or they don't want to seem this way or seem that way, they might just say nothing. And it's like, bro, especially with some of these legends or whatever you call them, in your respects, you run into them. If you don't ask them for none of that game, you're never gonna get it because they're so, like you said, they're so good, they're so locked in. They're not gonna step outside for no reason.
Right.
They got to look at you and see somebody and want to take the time to say, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I see where you're going, and here's the nod." You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. But it's like if you don't ask for it, it's kind of like we was talking about with basketball. If you don't come up to me and ask me something that's like really gonna help you, if you could go get it off Google, I'm gonna be like, whatever, Joe, just get it off Google.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have that long conversation. But if you come with me, like you said, where you come with that frequency where it's like, you say something about a book. I ain't read that book. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, good book.
The Alchemist. Yeah.
Good book, yeah.
Yeah, I'll write a book before I read one. But if somebody came to me with something about something that I knew and I took that frequency on, like, all right, I like that. I get what you did there. You know what I'm saying? And then I open up to them. I would hope that somebody would ask me something that I could help with. You know what I'm saying? That you can't get on the internet. When you say you went and did a retreat, is that within doing that, are you trying to disconnect from fandom, the fan part of being a fan of their work?
I'm trying to connect deeper to me. I'm trying to do my best to make sure I understand who I am and gain the confidence and the internal strength to not have to worry. Yes, to not have to worry about being a fan because it's coming from a genuine place.
Right. I want to know who you are as a person. How are you doing this job as a person?
Right. And so the communication that we just mentioned is nonverbal. So he's going to feel my energy before I even say anything.
Right.
So if my energy is desperate, yeah, my energy is like, oh, I'm super scared and nervous, then that's going to turn
pick
to
it
a
up.
wall.
Yeah,
Real talk,
basically
though.
he's just gonna pick it up.